Hey, friend, welcome back. As always, I'm your host, Brian Davis, co-founder of Spark Rental, and I'm on this journey with you. Quite literally, I invest my own personal money every month in every deal that we go in on in our investment club. And today we are super pumped to have with us Todd Dexheimer from Enduras Capital. Todd is going to explain to us what are some of the pros and cons of single family versus multifamily investing. So, on that note, Todd, take it away.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, appreciate it. Yeah, man. So pros and cons. So here's the deal. I've got a lot of single family homes and that was my focus for a long time. Now my focus is multifamily. We mostly own like 100+ unit multifamily buildings. So I've seen both sides and I see the pros and cons. One of the things that I hear people always talk about when they think about getting into real estate investing, they're like, "Oh, I need to go buy a single family home or a duplex." And you've got to really ask yourself, is that the right path for you? And I think that's a super important question that most people skip. They just go, that's the path to go because my uncle did it, or the person on Bigger Pockets did it, or the person I listened to on a podcast did it, whatever. And they don't really think about, why should I do this? And is it actually going to fit my lifestyle and what I want to do? So what I want people to think about is go, do I really have that extra time in the day to focus on this rental? And don't give yourself the BS that you're going to hire a property management company and they're going to do all the work. But that's not true. Like, you still have to do plenty of work. Perfect example, I still own single family homes. I have a third party property management managing them, a third party property manager. Guess what? They forgot that it was a college rental. They didn't rent it out on time. Now I'm missing $20,000 of income for an entire year because they messed up. I have to still deal with these properties on a weekly basis. So ask yourself, do you have time to deal with the properties? Do you want to deal with the properties? Is that a desire of yours? And just think about, okay, how much, let's look back on this year and look forward to the next year and go, do I have that time? Do I have that energy? Do I have the drive? And if the answer is yes, and I want to start a new business, then go ahead and buy these single family homes, duplexes, triplexes, whatever. If the answer is, well, I want to be passive, then go the passive route, right? And invest in, invest with your investment club, invest with me on my deals, invest with other people that you hear about that are doing this, that are experts in the field that you can actually be passive in. And so I think that's the biggest thing. Is it a job that you want to take on? It's truly a business, Brian. Like, most people don't think of it as a business. They think about it as passive investing. This is a business that you need to run and operate and care for if you're going to be buying these single family homes, duplexes, even apartment buildings. It doesn't matter whether you have a management company or not.
Yeah, that's something that we talk about all the time on this show. So I've owned dozens of single family homes myself as a landlord. I hated being a landlord. Like you said, it was a full-time job basically. But so many people just that's the only type of real estate investing that they know. So they unthinkingly jump in, like you said. And then, even if they hire out the property management, you still have to manage the manager. So
There's
I love
still
that.
lots to do.
The whole notion of being intentional, being thoughtful and mindful of your strategy from the very start. Do you want to be an active real estate investor and basically take on a side hustle business of investing in single family homes or small multifamily homes? Or do you want to invest passively? You write a check, you get all the benefits of real estate, the cash flow, the appreciation, the tax benefits, but you don't have to become a landlord. And of course, you sacrifice control when you do that as well,
Yeah,
right?
you
Trade offs.
sacrifice control. You sacrifice, I would say, the potential, not necessarily higher returns, but the potential for higher returns if you own it yourself. Now, I think there's a lot more risk involved too. Uh, Different risks involved, right? You have the risk of you just not doing a good job, messing up, getting the wrong tenants. You got one tenant in a single family, two in a duplex. Like, that tenant moves out, destroys the place. That could mess your cash flow up for years potentially. I mean, I have a perfect single family property. We had a furnace go out, we had a roof that needed to be replaced, we had a water heater go out, and we had a wash machine go out, all within like a maybe 3.5 year time span. Guess what? I lost money on that property for like 8 years. That's how it goes.
I've had that happen to me as well with my active investments over the years. So,
That's how it
Todd,
goes.
if people want to connect with you in 30 seconds or less, how do you help people, and how can people connect with you if they want to invest with you or otherwise hire you in some way?
Yeah. So a couple things. I have a coaching arm too, coach with Dex. So you can connect with me there if you're interested in multifamily, diving in and buying larger apartment complexes. And then Enduras Capital is our syndication company, endurascapital.com. We buy mostly, like I said, 100 plus unit multifamily buildings. We've been doing it for a long time. We've got about, 5,000 units under our belt. So.
Well, Todd, thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure to speak with you again. And guys, if you enjoy these quick conversations that we have, please rate, review the show. It means a world of difference to us, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Wondering how private equity real estate investing works? We get it. A lot of investors are put off by phrases like private equity or real estate syndication, but these completely passive investments are actually a lot easier than buying properties directly, buying properties yourself in your own name. So we offer a free 40-minute class called Hack the Rich, 7 Secrets We've Learned from Private Equity Real Estate. There's not even a sales pitch at the end. We'll show you how to invest in these on your own without any help from us. So go to sparkrental.com/hack to take the free class. And we can't wait to chat about your questions.